Hello everybody. Brush off my table here. I am very excited today because this is going to be a Grail unboxing. Finally got it. One of my Grails. I have been waiting for this with much anticipation. This is the Kyoko scale figure, which looks like I'm going to have to assemble. This is the Kyoko scale figure from Danganronpa, which is an amazing looking figure. Can't really get it all on camera here, but looks like it's by Phat company. You can see it right there. I've been really wanting the Celestia figure as well, but of course the aftermarket price of that is insane right now. I think the cheapest one I saw was for around $500, which I am not going to pay that, although it is the same company that made my other Grail over there, my Mary. Here we go. Here is the Kyoko scale figure. I am going to want to look at the instructions real quick for this one. Looks like we put the chair down, and we attach her to the table, and then we attach that to the base, and then we put Monokuma and the back part on. Okay, shouldn't be too difficult. Let's be careful popping this open so nothing falls. I would be very unhappy if any part of this figure got damaged. Let's see here. So here's the base, which has the logo of the high school on it with some of that good old pink blood. Can't have red blood, oh no. That would be too much for the kiddos. It's fine to have murder and stuff going on. Looks like this goes in this hole. Murder and everything is totally fine, and all the sexual overtones, but no red blood. No, can't have that. No way. It's got to be pink. It's got to be pink blood. I don't know. It's kind of a trademark of the series at this point, so I'm not going to complain about it too much, but I do think it's a little bit ridiculous the way that they censor some of these things, because now, murder and violence is fine, but red blood, can't have that. I believe, which way does she go on this? Yeah, she goes on like this. Her hair is in the way a little bit. I don't want to damage anything, so I'm going to double check. Yeah, it looks like that is the correct way, so I may have to just kind of push her hair out a little bit. It looks like this hair is supposed to be behind the desk. So I'm just going to have to be gentle about it and try to get this slotted in while the hair is pushed back. Really don't want to damage any of this figure. This portion of the hair keeps popping up, which is annoying. I don't want to push it down onto the desk. And this doesn't seem to want to go into place either. What is going wrong here? Yeah, it looks like nothing. I just maybe need to slide it forwards a little bit further. And then her hand is supposed to go around the desk a little bit. I don't like crunching. No crunching, please. Okay, her hair does seem pretty flexible, so I'm not too concerned about that. There we go. I think that went in place now. Okay, so the hair is pretty flexible on this. I wouldn't worry about that too much. The desk comes in at an angle here. And then that plastic piece that I put in first is a support for the desk, because the legs of the desk are pretty flimsy. that all the way in there. And then her heel goes into this hole there. There we go. Is there another portion that's supposed to slot in anywhere? Yeah, it looks like that is correct. A few bits of this don't seem to want to fit together correctly, so I'm going to kind of have to wiggle everything into place, it looks like. There we go. I think that did it. Just gonna kind of wiggle stuff around, get it to fit right. Now we can add the Monokuma. And the background with the infamous cup noodles. If you guys have played Danganronpa, you'll know that part with the cup noodles. And then there's a slot on the back here that this slides into. I'll have to wipe this down because it's clear plastic and it's going to have marks on it. There we go. All right. I don't like that this chair doesn't seem to like to stay in this hole. This one part of the table here seems to want to keep popping out. I may have to add a little bit of like tack to that just to make sure that that's sturdy. But usually if you just kind of wiggle stuff around, eventually. Ah, okay, I see what the problem is. She actually came off the table a little bit. Let's get her back on there and make sure she's on there good. I'll do this off camera real quick just to make sure I get this good. There we go. Okay, now she seems to be on the table better. Let's get this back into place, wherever the hole is. Get her foot in this hole. Kind of wiggle stuff a little bit just to make sure everything is in its correct place. All right. And that is our Kyoko scale figure done. Get this stuff out of the way. Really nice looking figure. I've been wanting this one for a while, so I finally decided to order it, even though it was a little bit expensive. It wasn't too much more than I would want to pay, unlike the Celestia figure. So, problem is finding room for it up there. I'm hoping it's going to fit on that shelf, but there may not be enough room for it on that shelf, so we're going to find out. But overall, I am very happy to own this figure, and it was a semi-reasonable price, and it was at least, I believe, brand new from Japan, so should be trustworthy. I don't think it's any sort of knockoff. I'm not sure how to tell with this one. There seems to be a lot of detail on the cup noodles, and this thing does not like to stay in that hole. Hoping once it sits for a little bit it'll stay better, but there's a lot of detail on that cup noodles. There's even, if you can see it on camera, let me see if I can get it to focus a little bit. I'm gonna focus on that. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to get it in good definition, but there is a tiny little Naruto fish cake hidden in there. So overall, very happy. I'm just going to have to wipe down this part of the clear plastic. I don't know if you can see the blemishes on there. It's kind of a reflection, but there's a little bit of a blemish there. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time wiping that down, and then she's going to go on the shelf. And I definitely have a few more things coming on order. Luckily, all of my eBay orders have shipped finally. Not just given tracking numbers, actually been shipped out. So everything that I placed an order for on eBay will be arriving hopefully within the next week or so. And we will have more videos for you then. Thank you for watching. Bye.